Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is mine. I only recently found out about this, latest version of the Casio Oceanus family. I've owned a couple of Oceanus before, enjoyed them, and eventually sold them to fund other projects. But I saw this particular one, and a couple of design features stood out for me on it, and I decided to go pick one up. I did not buy it from Casio. I bought it new off of Amazon at a pretty good discount. It took quite a while to get here because it shipped from Japan. And of course, FedEx decided to screw with me, as they always do, as the post office does, as UPS does. The only shipper that seems to be worth a damn these days is DHL, but that's a side note. It did finally show up in the typical Oceanus box. And inside the box, you have a watch case, which we'll get to in a minute. You also have the packet of information. You have a very large multi-language manual. You have some other instructions. It's mostly in Japanese because this is a Japanese market watch. What is this international warranty thing? And the hang tag. Let's zoom in a little bit here because then the camera will focus. So, Oceanus, Bluetooth, 275,000 yen. Translates to about $1,800 US. Of course, there's the model number OCW-S6000-1AJF. Uses the 5665 module. And, a little more information in icons in Japanese, which I can't really deal with. Inside the case is, of course, the watch itself, on a very nice leather-like pillow. And you can see right away, I can see right away one of the main design features that I liked about this watch, and that was the faceted bezel. And you can faintly see different cities I guess they're laser etched into the bezel. UTC up at the top. You have Paris. You have New York is somewhere on there. New York right there. And that was kind of nice. But really, I love this. It looks like blue sapphire. It looks like a precious gem. Obviously, it's not. Or else the watch would be astronomically expensive. But I love this shade of blue. This beautiful blue sapphire, deep, rich blue. And another thing I liked about it was the simplicity of this dial versus the other Oceanus watches I own. Like, for instance, there's your second time zone right there, which I have actually set to, it's set to, the time zone is officially known as Rome, Italy, but it also covers Venice. And obviously I've been to Venice recently, and I have a connection to Venice now. And so I have the second time zone at Rome, and right now it's about 10:19 in the morning Eastern time, and it's 4:19 in the afternoon in Venice. You also have the day indicator here And you also have a very easy to read and very straightforward power indicator right here. You have low, medium, and high at these slivers here. If you pull the crown out and then push it back in, you can see the needle move, and it will give you an immediate indication of the power of your watch. Right now I have a medium charge, which is fine. And then it immediately goes back to the days of the week. In this case, it's Saturday. And there's a date window right there, Saturday the 29th. Now, the whole thing is set with Bluetooth on an app on my phone right here. Very easy to use, very intuitive. But this dial, compared to the other Oceanus watches I've owned, is very easy to work with. 24-hour dial up here, day of the week, function, power here, second time zone here. And you can set the second time zone with the app, or there are ways to do it manually, but I didn't bother looking at them. This push button, I'm not fully versed in how all the push buttons work, all the things they do, but I do know that if you hold this button in for 2 to 3 seconds, it does a Bluetooth connection, and then push this button and it disconnects. It is a full titanium watch. Now, you may have noticed it's on a FKM rubber strap. This is a Strap Habit strap I had in my stash from Amazon. Well, those of you who own one of these watches know that ain't right. You're right, it's not. Here's a titanium strap. It's a beautiful strap, don't get me wrong. The only problem with it is it's a 21 millimeter strap, which makes finding straps for it kind of a pain in the butt. It's got a nice milled fold-over titanium clasp. There's nothing wrong with the strap except it's a pin and collar strap, and it's a pain in the butt to work with. I tried to remove one link. I was successful. I tried to remove a second link, and I couldn't get the pin to disengage. It just hung right there, and no matter how much I pulled on it, it wouldn't work. It has no micro adjust at all. Well, one small micro adjust. You can change that anchoring point, but that's really not enough. It's a pain in the ass to work with. And I just gave up on it. I went to my stash and I grabbed this beautiful FKM rubber strap from Strap Habit. It matches the blue of the bezel and the blue of the dial beautifully. And it's a sport watch, it's a sporty watch no matter what. Non-screw down crown, so the water resistance isn't great, but actually it's 100 meter water resistance. It ain't bad, but I wouldn't want to test the seals on this thing. But FKM rubber strap works beautifully as a sports watch strap. It was 21 millimeter, great. It works beautifully. Has all the typical Casio Oceanus verbiage all over the place. There's the model number. There's the caliber number. Start, stop. It tells you what the buttons do. Start, stop. And what does it say? Receiving. Titanium. Made in Japan. Blah, 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 blah. Beautiful watch. I'm going to put it on so you get a wrist shot. And I really love the look of this watch. The blue is, this watch is just absolutely gorgeous. It's a quartz watch, and it makes an excellent, perfect grab and go piece. Fits my 7 1/4 inch wrist beautifully. It's a little broad across, lug to lug. Not terrible. I'd say a 6.5 inch wrist and above could wear it beautifully. You can see on the overhead shot, it doesn't even come close to overlapping my wrist. I'm blessed with a wrist size that's big enough to be able to wear pretty much any watch I want to, as long as it's not too small. So thank you, Lord, for blessing me with that. I love the faceted case that picks up the facets on the bezel. You'd see they line up beautifully there and there. It's a simple dial. It has lots of functionality in it, day, night, 24-hour, the second time zone that you can set easily with the app on the phone. Pairing it with the phone literally took 10 seconds. The multifunction dial here, so you know what's what. Very subtle but effective date window there. Works beautifully. Let's see. Sapphire crystal, of course. It is a multi-band 6 radio for setting if you didn't want to use the Bluetooth. It does have the ability to sync time to over 300 different cities, multiple time zones. All the cities, you can sync to a specific city. All you have to do is search for it in the app. And if your city that you're looking for, like for instance, Venice wasn't in the app, but Rome was, so I synced it to Rome, and it synced the second dial right up beautifully. As I said, it's 100-meter water resistance. You could probably, I'd say you could swim with it, but I wouldn't put it under a lot of pressure. I don't want to test the seals on the watch. Not $1,800 worth of watch. No, sorry. Solar powered. So the whole watch dial is basically a solar cell. Titanium case, titanium bracelet. For the life of me, I couldn't find out if it was a Type 2 titanium or Type 5. I'm going to go with Type 2 to be on the safe side. Let's see. Oh, the time stations that are supported for radio sync, which it can do if you want to. One in Germany, England, Fort Collins, Colorado, of course, Fukushima, Japan, and somewhere in China that I can't pronounce. It does a world time function. It has a perpetual calendar, good for 2099, so well past where I'm going to be. It does have a chronograph. I haven't really explored how to set it to run the chronograph, but the function listing is it does have a chronograph. Day-date display, perpetual calendar, 38 time zones. It is a 42.5 millimeter diameter case, 47 millimeter on the lug-to-lug. 8.7 millimeter thick, so a very thin watch. It could function as a dress watch, or at least a dressy watch. Fit under a dress cuff if you wanted to. 21 millimeter lug. That's the only gripe I have about this watch, is it's 21. It doesn't terribly limit you in this day and age of being able to search the interwebs and Amazon and eBay and all kinds of different companies will do 21 millimeter straps. It's just 21 millimeters, an oddball shape, and it's not as plentiful. I would have loved to have put this thing on a mesh bracelet just to see what it looked like on a titanium mesh bracelet, but I can't find one, at least not a good one. I'll keep looking. But for now, on this strap habit piece, I'm happy with that. Now, the strap habit has quick release spring bars. The standard spring bars are conventional style. Kind of thick boys too. But they work. So, a fantastic grab and go, daily wear, do everything watch. I mean, as a travel companion, this would work. Sport watch or sport-ish watch. Wear it in a business setting, wear it in a casual setting. Hell, wear it out to dinner. It works great. The hands line up beautifully. It's easy to set with the app or with the radio frequency. It's a solar powered So it's good for like 6 months or more on a full charge. And if it ever runs down, well, if you put it in the dark for a certain number of days, it'll just shut down to save battery. And the minute it sees light again, it'll resync itself. And if it ever wears out, you can just stick it on a window ledge in sunlight. In a few hours, it's probably got a full charge on it. But even at half charge or medium charge, whatever that means, it just runs and runs. It's a beautiful watch. I'm very happy with it. And this is an Oceanus I think I'm going to keep for a while. I don't think I'm selling this one, just because I love the colorway so much. It's just beautiful to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it to be useful, informative, educational, entertaining. If you did, I hope you'll do me a favor, click that thumbs up button for me. It does help the YouTube search algorithm brings people to the channel. That is a good thing for me. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to insult me, or try to, you are going to leave trolling comments, or you're going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to delete the comment and block the commenter. There's always one or more. You won't win. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. Glad you found my channel. I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll watch many more videos that I have on this channel. I have over 1,000 covering a variety of subjects. So feel free to watch as many as you like. All I ask in return for all this wonderful entertainment and information is that you click that subscribe button. If you've been here before but you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please do so. I am trying to grow this channel. And after you click the subscribe button, don't forget to click the bell icon too, so that when I upload new material, you are alerted. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It is not getting any less crazy, so please be careful out there, stay safe, be well, see you soon.